James Harden has decided to test free agency. He's doing this because he's frustrated with the part-time Kyrie Irving basketball player there and living in Brooklyn, just frustrations overall. I'm not really shocked at all that he's testing free agency. This guy, he has to deal with the big ego of Kevin Durant, who at least is there playing basketball at a high level, may I say. But then also he has to deal with the big ego in, how do I put this? Super genius of Kyrie Irving, who's there only half the time. I understand his frustrations. I would want to leave too. Why would you want to stay there when the whole team is debacled because one of your top guys aren't even there playing? And just Kevin Durant as a whole sometimes seems like a lot. If James Harden does decide to leave and ends up actually leaving the Brooklyn Nets, this is going to be the biggest failure of a super team ever. You're talking about three of the most talented scorers this league has ever seen, and they've played maybe 20-something games together. That right there is a problem. If they're not playing together, then can you even consider them a super team? That's ridiculous. They haven't even reached the NBA Finals together. They have done nothing significant in this league together. That's the problem. The together. None of them are together. They're not doing it together. They're not playing at the same time, so you can't even classify it as a super team. If I'm James Harden, I want out too. I understand why he wants to leave. Why would you want to stay with these guys? It's not even Kevin Durant so much, shockingly once, but it's this nut job of Kyrie Irving. I have him either going to the Trailblazers, Mavs, or 76ers. I'm leaning more towards the Mavs and Trailblazers because you have Damian Lillard or Luka at the point guard position, but the 76ers themselves have a mess with Ben Simmons. I know he would probably like playing with Joel Embiid, but I think he'd rather play with a good guard that's actually playing there, unlike Ben Simmons or Kyrie Irving. If I'm the Brooklyn Nets, the number one thing I would do is get rid of Kyrie Irving and tell James Harden to stay. Because I would rather a duo of Kevin Durant and James Harden together and then getting rid of Kyrie and adding depth to that team. Then you still are contenders. That's still a talented roster right there. Ship out Kyrie Irving and say, see you later. We're not dealing with your nonsense anymore.